Hello.
Yeah, that's my story finished file.
It was what? Level 63?
Yeah, and it was 37, nearly 38 hours.
Oh, really? Wow.
I did do a few of the optional bosses. But I think we can have this done in like 30 hours, to be honest. I did... The optional bosses, I swear they're actually harder than the actual bosses.
Really? How come?
Let me just, let me just check if we got everything in the shops. Because you use up way more SP recovering items in those ones than you do in that one, and they take way longer to stagger than
So are they intended to be more of a challenge?
They are intended to be more of a challenge, because again, they're optional bosses. Optional bosses tend to be more challenging.
What's nice?
Get to work.
Hey, Reese. How are you doing today?
Let's use the shop.
What are you looking for today?
Oh yeah, I think I did all this.
Oh yeah, it's the most visually overloading shop menu of all time.
Really?
Yeah, because she's jumping all over the screen constantly.
I love that about her.
Yeah, but she's just constantly moving. It's so hard to keep track.
Okay, let's change at the party so I'm
In fact, all of the menus that do that are pretty, like...
I know, but that's what I like about Persona 5. It has all these awesome menus that you can change party. I thought their gameplay looked kind of interesting, to be honest.
Hey, Becky. You gonna play Power and Method? I haven't seen it, to be honest.
Let's see. Ryuji and Sophia need a bit more leveling up. There's more likely to be wind-based enemies, so we'll have Morgana as the healer. Go to a checkpoint. Oh yeah, we didn't... Oh, we're here.
Let's go.
Never mind.
Okay, we're moving
Are you still eating?
Yeah, make the path.
Okay. I think we're good to go.
That's a euphemism for heard.
What's the euphemism for, Cal? You were the one who made the claim.
Yeah, enough man-ass crap on this channel, I don't need it more.
I'm surprised they haven't released them tomorrow for us, considering how we normally have.
Oh yeah, it's Ryuji.
Considering how we normally have to wait after a gameplay does.
Well, there's a bit of a wait. Like, everyone else is getting it later today.
An easy way.
No, but I mean, I think Reese's point is that it's unusual for them to release them so shortly after the
Yeah, they normally do have a bit of a wait between the gameplay. The last one like that was Banjo and Kazooie. Oh, fuck it. Wind, right?
Perhaps because it's quite hotly anticipated.
I wouldn't say Pyra and Mithra are the most anticipated characters.
I would have thought Sephiroth was more anticipated.
Yeah, and he had a bit of a wait from his reveal to the gameplay demo to the although with that one you could unlock him if you beat the challenge in advance. Okay, now what?
The music changes as
All the jails have this. They have one song for General, and they have another song for exploring the palace.
Okay.
Well, that didn't take long.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, Sephiroth's got his own challenge to draw a pad. That's a good point. To be fair, you could unlock him early, couldn't you, as well?
Yeah, that was the point.
Looks like we're taking the long way around. Security's gonna be tough.
When are we ever not taking the long way around? Bingo.
Wide open.
It does feel like you go to and from these palaces like an awful lot. Like you end up kind of going to and from. How long do you spend at each palace on average?
It depends how long you really want to spend in there. I'd say in the Persona 5 you spend about a couple of hours.
Hey, Mark.
Take them out before they call for backup.
Crap. Luckily this leads to one of the best moments in things of the game. I can use a skateboard.
Oh, nice. These remind me of the Steno Evils from Wonder Egg Priority.
Oh yeah, they are kind of similar. I can't remember what they're called, because those Persona McCoys, they're called. I'm the real McCoy.
Like the Chris.
Hang on, I know these things. Guns. Mona, you're up. Oh, that totally tubular dude.
Radical.
I can ride the skateboard as Morgana.
She got a sword.
He.
He.
Oh yeah, you got a scimitar.
Why's he got a scimitar?
Nothing nice to use.
And also, why is he able to turn into a truck?
It's to get through mementos.
No, but how is he able to do that?
It's because his cognition and ability to transform.
Oh, okay, right.
And they actually have a line in it was saying, for some reason, cats turning into buses is real common in the cognitive masses around here.
Yeah. So does this palace just have skateboards hanging around?
Yeah, well they're called jails in this game. They're a bit different to palaces. And
Okay. So does this jail just have skateboards hanging
yes,
around?
apparently.
How is that Alice in Wonderland themed?
I don't know.
Yeah, you must have seen Totoro.
No, that is that they deliberately make a reference to the fact everyone's seen Totoro, so that's how he has the ability to do it.
Oh, I love that.
Using the third eye can reveal a hidden path. Yeah. Bingo.
Nice work. Now to infiltrate the keep.
Tom.
Bing, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Shadow, don't get caught off guard.
I'm gonna have this one.
All right.
I think I went a bit too exuberant there.
Go, go,
I think the song is called Axe to Grind.
Ah.
go! Electricity won't work on it. You need to
Oh, great, and I've got Ryuji who uses electricity.
What, is this been weak to a certain type or?
Yeah, they're all weak to certain types of attacks.
don't you think?
How do you tell?
Oh, nice.
The Futaba brings up a...
I should write something.
I should write something. It's weird that your character said that, considering you're playing as Morgana.
Yeah, but traditionally it's...
Yeah.
Took us 5 minutes to get here.
Hey. Becky says she's getting a Switch and she's getting New Horizons.
Oh, sweet. It's another person for you not to play it with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you've decided to commit to it. It's a good idea. Hey Tom. What other games are you going to get there, Becky?
Oh, that's going to come in handy.
Or is it just Assassin's Creed New Horizons?
Equipped.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't advise playing with me, to be honest, Becky.
Ooh, I would recommend the three games I think are the games I think are essential if you own a Switch.
She's got
Are
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
She's played that on the Wii U.
Yeah. I still think it's a good reason to get it again on the Switch because it has better load times on the Switch than it does on the Wii U. No, it's not the Yo-Yo I want. It's
Animal Crossing Valhalla.
that's a crossover. It was weird enough when it was on the same as Doom Eternal. Oh, good to you.
Ah, brilliant stuff, Tom.
Futaba, that's it.
Hey, Anna. You should get
I already have some hacking.
You should get the new Monster Hunter game when it comes out, Becky. How's everyone doing this evening? All okay?
Now let's get some more.
I don't think I've earned enough money really to buy some new equipment just yet.
Oh, apparently you've already finished it. And you will get, she will get Monster Hunter, it turns out.
Well, I think that's going to be a good game.
How many people fit in the party in the new one, do we know?
I think it's up to 4.
How is it?
I'm not.
Are you working at the minute, Iona?
I can't remember who's weak to what. I think I want to keep Ryuji. I want to keep Morgana in the party because I'm certain there's going to be wind attacks. I feel like Arn's important for this one. Oh no, hang on. Ryuji will be important because Pixie is weak to electric. And we'll keep Sophie in as the.
Aw, another locked door.
Oh, yes.
We made it so
The party's been locked to 4 since the original PS2 Monster Hunter.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, good luck finding a PlayStation 5, Iona. Yeah. Elliot, I don't think has found one yet either, has he?
No, he's been trying.
I'm absolutely amazed that this stock issue's been an issue for so long.
But as well as the fact of it's stupid on the part of Sony to have let it get to that stage. This is basically.
We'll leave the door to you. Time to get cracking. And
Go. Right, so basically we now got to protect Futaba from getting her ass kicked.
Oh, okay.
By kicking until she's 100% hacked it.
Well,
Oh shit!
It's good that you got something to keep yourself occupied, Diana. And Tom, your second dose may actually come a little bit before the 3-month time period. I got mine like slightly before 3 months, I think it was.
No, you don't.
My first dose was January sometime, and then my second one was like the 26th of Feb, or 24th. It was like... No, maybe it was a little bit longer than that. It was early Jan.
Yeah, because you were the first one of us to get it.
Yeah. When did you get yours?
Beginning of February, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't that long before, was it?
weakness must go. Say your prayers. I hit its weakness. Can you see me? Let's go.
Does it require SP to do that, or...?
No.
That's so good. I'm guessing you can only use it once.
Nope.
Why don't you just perpetually do that then?
Because there's some weaknesses I want to take advantage of, and you don't get that with using the skateboard.
Okay. It's a shame about download as well. Yeah, I
No,
thought
yeah, but there's a lot of reasoning behind it, sort of. Like, Vacuum is still saying they're going to go ahead, and they're very confident they're going to get it done, but Germany's vaccine uptake is way worse than us.
Yeah,
Almost there. Just a little bit.
yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they're like very confident, but the member of part of whatever whatever kind of political system they have over there is for the area that vacuum's taking place in is that that is probably going to happen. But yeah, I do think that downloads just seem a bit strange considering we've had like an incredibly good vaccine uptake.
Yeah, but at the same time, if Glastonbury wasn't going ahead, and that was going to take place after.
Yeah, but Glastonbury's, Glastonbury's way bigger than download, isn't it?
Really
To a certain extent.
make sure Oracle's as prepared as possible from here on out.
We're the only country still in a full lockdown. Yeah, good point.
That's not necessarily a bad thing in a sense.
Well, no, but we're the only country with one of the only countries with a state that warrants full lockdown, which says that we are doing worse in some respects.
How much money have I got?
I don't know.
I think one more thing, and then I'll go back and start spending some money.
So, Becky, is the Switch coming with a copy of Animal Crossing?
If she's ordered the bundle, I believe it will.
Tom says I can see you returning together for April, but we will. I don't know if I don't think we'll be doing anything like Open Room in April. I shouldn't imagine.
No, we have no plans for Open Room anytime soon. Oh shit.
Watch out! That one's extra.
It's a sword boy, a flying sword boy.
Oh, Last Surprise is playing! Oh, thank God I have Ryuji in the party.
To be fair, some countries are acting like there's no pandemic. Yeah.
Oh, showtime!
You got the bundle with Assassin's Creed. Why do I always call it Assassin's Creed?
Check this out.
Nice.
That was awesome.
The show's not over, you just did one hit.
Sorry, mate, you're not doing that.
Becky, I've no doubt that your island would be infinitely better than mine, like, not long after you start playing.
It's a really great game when you first start it.
Yeah, I found it really enjoyable when I first started, but then the more I played, and I don't know, the issue for me was I dug up large parts of my island and I started planting trees in like equal distances away apart from each other. But then I found that some of the trees weren't growing, and then there was some unseen rule that I wasn't adhering to, which meant that
Am I out of SP? Fuck!
You've been using random moves all the time. Governor of Texas has reopened in the states and cancelling compulsory.
Yeah, no, he cancelled compulsory massacre.
Fucking hell.
Shall we go? Oh, he leaked a curse as well.
I seriously don't understand some of the American mentality to COVID. Yeah, so...
Well, it's because it got turned to a political issue, but that's a conversation for another day.
So yeah, I planted a load of my trees, like,
Awesome!
equidistant spaces from each other. And it meant that, for some reason, some of them didn't grow, and so I didn't know, and so I'd gone through all of this work and basically had to go, amount to nothing, because I didn't understand the basic rules that weren't made obvious to me. So that's why I stopped playing, was because it's like, well, I've just done all this work that has effectively now meant that it's pointless. No worries, Elliot. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Oh shit, me.
And I feel like if I was to go back to that game and then think, oh well, I've got to go first of all go and sort all of these things, and then try to build my skills and learn how to learn new recipes and whatnot. It just didn't occur to me. But I understand that for some people, the kind of day in day out playing is part of the enjoyment.
Okay.
I mean, I've got like 3 or 4 of my friends still play regularly.
Oh, new skill. Nice work.
Let's change the party again.
I've never really organised any towns I've had in the past, just covered them in trees and plants. But that's fair.
I can't see any of the people's stats. And Makoto.
It does seem like an oversight that you can't move the chat.
Oh, you guys.
Maybe in later patches they'll have that.
Full steam ahead.
Your go.
See, the organisation of Animal Crossing is, the games like that allow is probably my favourite part. Sorry if I go quiet, I'm playing Octopath Traveler and there are... something. Doesn't look it. And there are cutscenes. No worries, Elliot.
Well, Octopath Traveler is a game. I actually quite like Octopath Traveler for mine. So I'm going to put Haru in the party for now.
I've never put down paths or anything because it's too much effort, and if people move out, then it fucks with the design. Yeah.
Actually, no. In New Horizons, it doesn't because the new houses get built exactly where the old houses were.
Okay.
Because I had Al move out, and when Octavian moved in, he got his plot.
Oh, cute.
On July issue.
Alice on a book?
In the past, though.
Cover of Un-Un?
The
That's
past.
a
The
really
distant
interesting
past.
scene.
Widely recognized symbol of power. Mona's theory is being proven with each turn.
She would have been famous even if she hadn't started doing all this.
Panther.
Yeah, let's go with
What
that.
reason did she have? Does she even have one at all? Whatever the case.
Who needs reason to do anything?
Just a bit west. Over by Boom Kamachi.
Munkamachi it is.
That's quite the cultural hotspot.
I'm hoping to try New Horizons again. Though if I did, I just think I would do it from square one. That's what I've heard from a lot of people. The temptation's always there to restart your
Yeah, because it is always one of the funniest parts, because it's like, what sort of layout am I going to get? What, who's going to move in? Who's...
This should be useful, huh?
Excellent, that's an item to sell.
I think it didn't help that I'd already placed everything, and then to go and replace everything was just a lot of effort. And in a game where I'm assembling and placing things regularly, I'd rather have it be easier for me to move things than hard, because then it's just like, well, I just have to sink more hours into the game to do something that should be relatively easy.
Solve that problem. Actually, no, I want to find another fight just so I can do the showtime for Joker, because that's going to get reversed as soon as I leave.
In the old games, when they just go wherever, with New Leaf, you could put down the town projects to stop people moving into areas.
Wait for it.
Pixie! Here!
Oh, nice.
Oh, that did the job. Oh, I love playing as Haru in this game. Honestly, she's one of the big surprises. I thought I wasn't going to like playing as her, but I really do.
I've heard from a lot of people that New Leaf is one of the really good ones. Would you say that this is the best Animal Crossing game?
My personal opinion, yes and no. I think you get more freedoms than you do in New Leaf, but I think New Leaf was better at being expansive than New Horizons is. That's just my personal opinion. It's still one of my favourite Animal Crossing games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't quite understand people that like to go back and play the GameCube one, for example, because I think the GameCube one, it's very hard to go back to that one. It's very lacking. You really can go back to that to see where it all came from.
Yeah.
Which technically is a port of the Nintendo 64 version, but that never came to the West. Oh god, may have gone cross-eyed now.
Unif is great. I like City Folk. It was fun to go into town.
Yeah, that was one of the weird things about City Folk. City Folk, they advertised it with the Wii Speak feature, which is like this, because the Wii didn't have headsets, so they gave you this, like it's kind of like similar to Shape of the camera we've got there.
Yeah.
And the idea is you could talk to your friends, they were doing that. And talking about that, I was like, that's the worst thing to advertise about this game. Talk about the fact we go to the city!
Yeah.
Let's return. Let's return and sell, recover the SP, sell some shit, and buy some more equipment for everyone.
I'm just going to do something because this is bugging me.
What is bugging you?
Actually, no, I'll go in a bit.
What's bugging you?
This is misaligned. This is.
Are you serious right now?
It is, yeah. It's slightly too far forwards. Do you mind if I push it back?
What do you mean push it back?
Like this. Because it's pulled forward, so it's like.
Oh right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Fuck's sake. Oh, hang on. I was about to say you've not thought this through.
Yeah, it's not aligned right.
Wow, this is way different.
It is for me. I noticed it because
You're not allowed to move the camera now.
It's alright.
I'll check out the Velvet Room as well while I'm at it.
It still has something left in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Resolve.
Yeah, because I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn yesterday, and I just noticed the TV was just like, this is in the wrong position. I'm very sensitive to symmetry, which makes living with you very difficult.
Fuck you.
I'm not wrong though.
Let's see. I don't have enough money for that yet. Let's see if I can get a better item for Sophia. Oh, I can, yes.
Oh, that's so much better already.
Alright, let's... Weapons.
Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure?
No, I'm gonna leave. I don't want to mess with that until I'm certain everyone's got the best equipment.
Where's her mouth gone?
Let's not discuss that. Oh wait, I want to see if there's any better personas I can get in the Velvet Room quickly.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. You wish to browse the entry? What would you like to... This persona has been registered in its present condition. Awaken your new self.
I can get a McCoy.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Oh,
It's an that's got some ice
It
attacks.
seems that it can gain
And that
new
one's-
power.
do the personas that you start with not just automatically have the best stats?
No.
Choose which...
I want to keep the healing ability just in case I need it. Temporarily decreases food. Let's see, lunge.
This the person
Yeah, I'm sure.
be born anew.
Lunging.
Make sure I have a jack-o'-lantern before we do the boss fight because one of its weaknesses is fire attacks, and I. Hang on. Yoink.
What happened to the I art thou and thou art I? That hasn't happened at all this game, has it?
No, they don't say it as much in this game.
The funds.
Oh, I don't have the funds for that one yet. I'll go back and get that one later.
Little Big Planet.
How is that? It kind of looks like Sackboy,
Yeah, kind of bit.
May luck
but
be on
not
your
that
side.
much.
Okay, let's...
Beep, beep, beep.
This is weird. The sign of Nurgle is overtaking me. Warmer. Grandfather Nurgle.
I'm gonna stick with the party we got at the minute.
The lead singer of Dimmu Borgir. Behemoth. Or Behemoth. I say Behemoth, I'm fairly sure it's Behemoth. But the lead singer of Behemoth's name is Nurgle, but it's spelled differently. In Warhammer it's Nurgle, but I think his name is Nergal.
Hang on a second, I'm about to do a cool ambush.
Reveal your true form.
Nice. similar to Sims, the work towards the final goal is usually more fun than reaching
Yeah, except Animal Crossing's fun, The Sims isn't.
than reaching the goal. The Sims is fun.
No, it is not. I've played The Sims so many times. They never do anything you want to fucking... They want...
Are you meeting their needs?
Yeah, I am. And I still don't fucking do what I want. I was like, oh, I need to... go to work. Why would you go to work? You have to go to work.
I find Sims fun. So when you finish creating what you want to make something new. Yeah, I feel that. I suppose in the context of Animal Crossing, it's more of the work that you put into doing the thing that you want to do, and then by that point you've found something new to do.
I just like hanging out with everyone.
That's fair. I prefer games like The Sims because it's kind of, you feel like you're more in creator mode than you're in. The Sims is great if you want to be a mass murderer with a swimming pool.
Actually, I just had them all have affairs with each other. I had one of them where I hired a housekeeper and then had the husband have an affair with her.
I remember I had this character called Kiwi Orange Peel, and a fire happened in his kitchen.
Oh, the poor woman who got married to him.
No, he wasn't married. But a fire started in this kitchen, and I had him try to put it out, but he couldn't, and then he fucking melted. It's in The Sims 1.
Exactly. They're dumb fucks.
True. Then,
This looks like something for me to get my paws on.
Oh, this is why Futada's the best.
but yeah, my dad, I've definitely told this story before, but my dad had a character who, he bought a painting, I think this was in The Sims 1 again, and with the painting, it was a picture of a clown. There would be a clown NPC that would just show up in your home that you couldn't control. And then, I think my dad's character had died somehow, and so there was just this clown roaming around the house that he wasn't able to control. And he was like,
I know you don't.
and he was like, I can't control my character anymore. I don't know what's happening. But it turns out his character had died, and it's just this clown NPC
Wandering around the house for no reason.
living in this.
Oh yeah, I forgot Yusuke gets a really fast gun. Come on.
I love building intricate houses, and then I'll make The Sims to move in. But when I'm done, and I'll go back to one of the 5 families I actually play. Yeah, the older Sims games are more chaotic than The Sims 4. And yeah, Becky remembers the cloud. I've not played Sims 4. The latest one I played was Sims 2.
I can't believe we're playing Persona Strikers and we're talking about The
The
Sims.
Sims is great.
No, it's not. It's so boring and dull.
You turned to the side kit. What? That's brilliant.
It's also like speaking that stupid language.
SimSpeak!
I hate SimSpeak.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's
Ba-da-ba! Shut ba-da-ba!
at least in Animal Crossing it feels like they made more effort into it. And that's not saying much. Really want to power up Arm because again she's so useful in the final boss fight. In this area, I should say.
In the first one, there was a chemistry set that you could make that spawned potions, and one of them spawned an evil twin. That's brilliant!
Awesome! I got him.
So have they moved away from kind of like weird stuff like that in the more recent Sims games? If so, I think that's
because EA owns them now, and they kind of are looking at the bottom line.
I remember in The Sims 2, one of the families that you start with was the man was pregnant with an alien baby. There was a time when I was playing The Sims. Now it's gotten to the point where I can barely play it for an hour without getting bored.
Yeah, no, that's me. Definitely, I can't play it for more now without getting bored.
Hell, the first game was made after the creator's house burned down and lost everything. Show some respect. What?
I can accept that. However, I will not say that I like the game for that reason.
Newer games, the newer Sims feels more realistic, which isn't as fun, yeah.
Golly.
I like the random.
Will that thing fucking move so I can ambush it? Oh, fuck this noise. Solve the problem. Oh, pixies.
No. Just echo, yeah,
I got that one,
I
but
definitely enjoyed Sims 2 more.
Is it Shibuya? Where am I here?
Cleaning up
Um,
Okay.
Ren would beg to differ.
However, the best, Motherload was. I'm not sure if that was for the first one or the second one. That's the one I always used
Oh,
to
hang
use.
on. Guys, you're blocking the map. I can't see anything.
That shadow sure looks powerful.
No, I want to take out some of the... That'll take care of it. Next! Oh, shit.
Where's she trouble sim? She's not even in a house! Yeah, he's basically ruined The Sims. All the things that were commonplace in The Sims 2 and 3 have been taken out of 4 and put back in with expansions later. Yeah, it sounds like that's a consequence of EA's business model.
Yeah, that's kind of how they do with all their, anytime they get a property, it's kind of like, take out a lot of what made this really good, and we'll just put in what we think they want.
Yeah.
It's very much we're the bottom line.
Oh, right, yeah.
So you get a different all-out attack animation if you get a different person. So this is Arm's one, for example.
Cool. Nice. It was in both, but the first one you could... Oh, you could add, I think, repeating to get even more money, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Why am I here now and suddenly having The Sims come back to life? I don't give a shit about The Sims.
Other people do.
I know.
Is your stamina okay? Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
I know. Don't make me burn myself out.
I'm not expecting The Sims 5 to be nothing more than a wasteland with a pile of bricks. $20.
I would. Don't.
And we'll add in a single shrubbery.
Elliot, don't give him ideas. And I genuinely mean that. Don't give them ideas. I genuinely think they might do that.
No result.
Sponsored by
Could it
PowerGen.
be broken?
No shit, you gay.
Just because you don't care, Carl, doesn't mean that other people presumably don't.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so sick of hearing about The Sims. It's just like every time. It's like they are.
Indeed, every time. How often do The Sims come up on the screen?
You'd be surprised how often The Sims come up in my life for some reason.
I didn't care about Smash, but I'm not going to shit on people.
No, I'm not shitting on people, but oh god, one of the things I'm surprised by is, in regards to that one, is when I see,
Victory was
when I saw people complain about saying there was nothing good in the last Nintendo Direct. It's like, why do you own a Switch? If there was literally nothing in that presentation that pleased you, you should not be on a Nintendo format, because I don't understand at that point. It really felt like in that presentation there was something for everyone.
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't
Yeah, but I told you most of what was in it.
Yeah.
It's another one of those machines.
Again, Animal Crossing was in that one.
Hello?
Nothing.
no point hanging around here.
Oh, Animal Crossing, that's why people have a Switch. I mean, I'm someone who really doesn't care for Assassin's Creed and is surrounded by people talking about it.
What should we do?
Yeah.
Welcome to my world. Do you know one of the things that's worse, though? The Assassin's Creed movie. I'm not joking when I say this. The Assassin's Creed film is genuinely one of the worst video game movies I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And I'm dead serious.
Who played
Michael Fassbender.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
It's actually implied that it's taking place in the same time as the games, but the games aren't that boring. Seriously, it's so boring of a movie! And I want to find the person who choreographed those action scenes, because I want to introduce you to the idea that a scene can go on for longer than 5 seconds without a cut. Fucking hell.
I know, I watched... Yeah, there are a lot of films that do that, and it's just so disorientating, you can't see any of it.
Oh, and someone had decided to do an arrow cam. So, you know, when they put a camera, on sort of a GoPro, on a... For 2 seconds they had a sort of GoPro on an arrowhead.
That's kind of cool.
No, it's not. It's like, oh my god, it doesn't look like it's shot on the same camera. It looks like a fucking YouTube video. I don't need... I'm watching something on the big screen. Fuck off with that kind of editing.
Sims 3 was interesting as it was free roam compared to The Sims 4, but only had preloaded areas that you could go to.
Yeah, that was... why would they bother doing that?
I have no idea. But Becky said another comment, but I missed it, unfortunately. I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh, hang on, I've got a checkpoint.
Something about it, I think it was about it running like shit when it started.
I think...
I remember hearing about that.
So... I don't think the designs of the jails are as interesting as the designs for the palaces, but I still like them. They're all again, they have to be designed like this because it's got to fit the new combat format.
It does feel like we've been in this area for fucking ages, though.
Oh, hang on, I've got another fucking mission. One of these missions.
This one's screen is blank though. We powered some.
Well, I mean, I know this is the first area, but like,
that went here.
how close are we to actually fighting her?
Power consumption.
We got to do at least one. We got to get to at least one more jail keep, and then we got to fight the warden,
Okay.
and then we fight her.
Right, okay.
That's how all these jails work. You get free treasure. You get the free parts. You get the free keeps.
Yeah.
Then you fight the warden, and then you fight the boss.
No, I haven't been watching One Division, unfortunately.
No, I mean to finish it off. I've just sort of started it.
I've seen a lot of the memes, so I know some of what's happening.
I managed to avoid the memes mostly.
I'm on the Marvel subreddit, so they keep coming up. Up there. Behind you.
I know. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that. Oh, now I see what it is. That's for the thing later. Oh, you go to jail 5. That's,
Well, final episode tomorrow. I've heard it's really, really good. I do want to watch it. I'm behind on all the Marvel series.
Where am I going now? Oh, yeah, I'm going here.
Is this the first one since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? You've got the memes stockpiled, don't worry, Carl.
Oh, no, I've got no problem. I've got no problem seeing the memes. I've just managed to avoid because I've tried to avoid spoilers. I feel like One Division is one of those shows you want to binge in one go.
There's a generator.
I like Daredevil and Jessica Jones are very good if you binge those shows.
Definitely.
Have the power.
Mainly because they're kind of paced like a large movie.
I think if you are binging them, some parts can seem dragged out or pointless. I saw people talking about some of the romances in the what do we call it, in the Luke Cage series, and it's like thinking back on it, it's like, why would you give a character a love triangle? Like, I'm not invested in any of the characters involved. In just the first 6 episodes, I'm waiting for the rest. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is now non-canon, whereas One Division is, and you need to watch it, and it's the start of Phase 4. Oh, right, okay.
Terminal really is on now.
Wait, so they non-canoned all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is no longer canon.
Why did Disney keep doing this with popular franchises?
Because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't that good.
No, I know, but they did it with the whole of Star Wars. And then they made Star Wars objectively worse by ignoring things like Knights of the Republic. Oh, no, Knights of the Republic's still there.
No, Knights of the Republic's still there.
Even then, they've done nothing with it.
Okay.
It really fucks me off that they've literally cast aside about 3 decades worth of Star Wars stuff, and then replaced it with Episode 8 and 9. What the fuck were they thinking?
Ren suddenly turned to James Rolfe,
Who's that?
the angry video game nerd. Because that's one of the things he says a lot in his videos. What were they thinking? Oh, yeah.
But like, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., okay, it might not be personally my thing, but you know, some people enjoy it. But why take that away from the people who enjoy it? Why would you invest that space of time and money into a franchise if you're just going to fuck it off?
Well, another thing is, I think a lot of times some of the best stories are actually made by fixing the problems that were left by bad stories. So, for example, one of my favorite event comics from DC is, because this will sort of read the point, it's called Convergence, and it was the second big storyline they did post reboot. So they've just done this big reboot. It wasn't going well. Fans weren't quite happy with it, and the main story itself is actually kind of bland.
Yeah.
But the side stories, because they kind of went this idea of the main story of Convergence is Brainiac is collecting all these alternate DC dimensions, and trapping them in glass cage and having glass balls like he does, and having them fight each other. And all of them are like sort of pre-reboot versions of the DC universe. So there's all sorts of, so they're all kind of tributes to the classic stories. And so as a result, we get a chance to end these story arcs and fix some of the problems that fans had. And as they're pretty much all lovely. So like one of them is Roy Harper gets his daughter back alive. And that's what I like about that thing. It's just like, it's nice that they acknowledge they made some mistakes and they're starting to fix them over.
Yeah.
Again, with Son of Superman, I love that storyline. And that could only have happened because they admitted, yeah, we kind of ruined Superman over the years. His relationship with Lois Lane clearly wasn't turning off readers.
But that's the thing. I don't think Disney's ever going to accept that it did things wrong with 8 or 9. I mean, yeah, it accepted it did things wrong with 8. That's why they brought back the Emperor in Episode 9. I don't think that was always planned from the beginning. Especially because they gave no explanation for the fucking
Why he's alive again.
returning. The line in the movie is literally somehow Palpatine returned. Somehow. Do the writers have any idea?
I don't
The
think...
fucking fans don't.
I have no idea how he's returned.
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure at the end of Return of the Jedi, he was deader than dead.
Yeah, he fucking fell into the centre of the Death Star.
I still use Valley Service though.
Haru is someone you want around whenever there's gun abilities around, because she gets great gun abilities.
So I'm falling behind on the comments, so let's see.
If only all battles were this easy.
So start Facebook. Next Marvel series is Falcon, and then the Winter Soldier. Oh, that'd be
Falcon and Winter Soldier are having a series together.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's interesting, because Falcon's meant to be the new Captain America.
Oh, this one's a good one. I like this one.
Where's her face? Where's her face?
That's what it's like.
So that's what women keep under their skirts. Miniguns.
Miniguns and psychic powers.
Hell yeah.
Her name's Noir because she's really into classic French literature.
Oh, cool.
And
Same effort in the
noir novellas.
Nice. I'd like to see episodes 7 to 9 more as an alternative universe rather than actually canon, as I refuse to ignore all of the lore that Star Wars has been building up for decades. Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm weird because I kind of like the sequel trilogy. I think it's...
But I mean, you admit that it's flawed. Like, you know, you were saying about Rey's parentage being...
Yeah, no, that's one of my biggest problems with Return...
I'm in complete agreement with you on that.
I think they should have just left it at she's no one special.
Yeah.
And then the fact that, like, the Lego movie gets that right completely. That's a weird sentence to say out loud.
So this is the
So there's a Loki series coming in June, which I probably want to watch.
Yeah.
Just look at the fallout for the new Star Wars comic line called The High Republic, and it's a mess. Palpatine originally returned in the old extended universe in a storyline called Dark Empire that they stole for Episode 9 but didn't include all the backstory as to how he actually did return. Yeah, so they've done a half-assed job.
Yeah, they basically, they have kind of half-assed his return.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to just change it.
And they completely balled... I think it's fair to talk about spoilers, you know, for...
No, leave it at that.
What they did with Snoke was fucking terrible.
Yeah, like...
He was interesting. I mean, I didn't mind what happened to him at the end of Episode 8, but what Episode 9, it was just like...
What was the fucking point of
You
him?
threw it away. You threw away any interesting things about the character.
Like, I was actually expecting him to come back, and then they just said, nah, this character's not that interesting, we're just not going to bother. And the thing is, if you had a problem with what Rian Johnson was doing in Episode 8, the time to deal with it was in the pre-script phase. You could have fired him like you did with Colin Trevorrow, who was meant to originally direct Episode 9.
I think it's on the new trilogy. 7 is really good, 8 is alright, 9 is just a mess with the writing team, trying to make everyone happy, which led to no one being happy.
Yeah, it does feel like they're trying to appease the Dude Bro fans.
If they would stick with one thing, I would be happy. But 8, I felt... 8 just had 0 point to it. No, okay, 8 didn't have 0 point. Fucking... what's the character's name?
Hang on, I'm going to change to Sophie.
The Stormtrooper?
Finn.
Poe, Rose, and that whole like gang of misfits, that storyline amounted to fuck all. Benicio del Toro didn't even come back in episode 9, so he was just like presumably left for a side series.
Which is never going to happen.
Episode 7 I didn't mind, but also it's the fact that fucking...
It is a bit of a retread of episode 4. Like,
Kylo Ren is useless. They fucked General Hux's character.
hang on, this is going to be great.
Kylo Ren can't even be a person who is an apprentice, who's literally never even held a lightsaber in her life. He can't be her in a fight, and he's a fucking trained Sith. General Hux was set up to be such a good villain, and it would have been interesting if you could have had, like, I don't know, like Rey and Kylo Ren representing the light and dark side of the Force, both coming together to fight a non-Force threat, i.e. General Hux and the First Order. That would have been so fucking good! But you balls up and you turn General Hux into a comedic relief character, and then tried to redeem him in episode 9.
Which didn't work out well.
Not at all!
Hang on.
They just did... If they did one thing and stuck with it, like, if they just committed to one theme...
That string of flags.
Bingo. Got it.
I'm still mad.
Slide down it to get over
Check.
there. Doesn't look taut enough for us to use like that.
Also,
Oh, come on.
fucking... crashing the starship at light speed into a Star Destroyer. Why did no one do that sooner? Why did no one just put a droid in one of those starships and then fucking...
Give me a minute.
Wait, this censored fin on the posters...
Yeah, it's very hard. Don't go into it. I've kind of had enough of trying to sort of say...
Was it trying to market a dark-skinned character?
Yeah, that's almost impossible to do in China. Look, you haven't got a choice with China.
No, but companies pandering their sensibilities to fit into another market is wrong. Like,
It doesn't matter if it's wrong or not. You've got no choice. You
have a fucking choice.
You literally are saying, I'm going to turn my back. Well, it didn't work because it was actually Star Wars was a flop in China. Hence why they're trying to. Hence why they really were trying to shift Mulan out there, which again hasn't worked out because of COVID.
No, but you have a fucking choice, and if you're wanting this series to be a success, then actually make it good. Don't rely on not representing a character in a certain way or an actor in a certain way because they don't fit the sensibilities of another nation. It's the same with fucking Blizzard and the Hong Kong protests, and Blizzard and the sexuality of Soldier 76, and fucking...
Oh yeah, there was that Civ game. There was that Civ game where you named all your Civ. You were playing China, and you just said after all things that were censored in China. That was fucking hilarious. I would agree. But I understand why companies do it. In the sense of, again, if you're Disney, you've essentially got to say, I've got to turn down the second biggest cinema-going audience in the world. I've essentially got to try and not pander to them.
But the priority shouldn't be pandering. The priority should be making a good product that is enjoyed widely.
Well, it didn't work.
Exactly. And so pandering was pointless and makes them just look baseless.
Because, incidentally, that's because,
Yeah, I'm with you there, Reese.
But, let's back to the point.
Don't market to China. It's like with makeup animal testing. It's mandatory in China, so some companies refuse to sell in China despite how large the market is. Yeah, it's compromising your ethics.
Hang on, this is one of the best songs in the game.
I think it's compromising your ethics in some instances. And I get that, you want to make a commercial, you want to make something commercially successful. But to market a progressive attitude, and then on one side, and then behind your back, have your fingers crossed and basically say, no, we're not actually that committed to it, is, it's backwards.
Yeah, as I say. Anyway. I don't want to use that cracker yet because that's useful as a weakness dealer. Yeah, Morgana's.
Also, I think it's put a couple of things in the chat that you want to. Right. Oh, sorry. I think I read opinions on the new trilogy. I enjoyed 7. 8 saw 8 I hated. 9 I thought was marginally better than 8, but not much.
Actually, I think 9's a worse film than 8. It feels like way more all over the place in terms of its writing compared to...
I think because they tried to backtrack so much on 8, which I think was wildly unpopular.
But I think they should have actually tried to fix 8 rather than just completely say, yeah, we're just going to ignore it. Oh, sweet, I got Animal Instinct. Perform a follow-up attack after square, 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 triangle.
Villain who we thought was dead in the first trilogy, it was just a complete mess and completely false at the ending. Sorry, Elliot. Oh no, sorry. Honestly, of the new trilogy, I think 9 was the worst. It retconned so much from Episode 8 and brought in a bunch of plot points that were not built up in any of the other movies and brought back a villain who we thought was dead in the first trilogy. It was just a complete mess and complete balls at the ending.
Yeah. I do love the way the follow-up attacks go in this game. How you can just sort of chain your attacks between all the different people if you can, and it's really about nailing that in this game.
I agree too. I agree. A lot of 9 was out of the blue, but I think they felt forced into that position because 8 just like there were parts of 8 that just didn't feel connected and was such a departure from what they were going for in Episode 7. If they wanted like a spiritual successor to the original trilogy. Sorry to like the 4, 5, and 6. Then they should have, they could have gone on theme, and then 8 just decided to go, let's go in a completely different direction. 9 they tried to go back to 7, or they tried to go back to basically Revenge of the Sith.
Oh shit!
And didn't do a marvellous job because they didn't tie in anything from Episode 8. I don't know.
Oh, for the love of God. Oh, great, now I lost Mona.
9 felt more satisfying because... I don't know, it felt more like an interesting... I don't know, parts of it felt more interesting than 8, I think.
No!
But that's just because it was probably the fan service of seeing Palpatine then.
Oh, hang on, I'm going to... Dodge!
Nice. Did you get him?
Boom!
Nice. That was very close.
That was a bit too close for comfort. I'm going to go get to the checkpoint.
Most of episode 9 was trying to course correct after Rian Johnson took over episode 8 off a cliff. Yeah, it does feel like that.
I'm going to return from the jail so everyone gets healed and...
But then to course correct right at the end is
way
way too late, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So the only person I haven't bought a new weapon for is Sophia. So I should get her sorted. I'm saving all my SP and revival items for the boss fight because I'm really going to need them there.
What are you looking for today? What are you selling? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
To answer your question, no, I can't stop her saying that.
Are you sure?
I know, I think that's what would drive me crazy about this game.
Okay. Super Joel, quick pumps.
How many would you like? You want this one? Put it to good use, okay?
So items only go in stock for so long, so I can't buy another one of those now till the next chance for a while.
Right, okay.
Who's it for? Which one?
Super Yo-Yo. I've already given her Super Yo-Yo.
Who's it for?
Oh, Haru, that's who I didn't have an item for.
You know a trilogy is bad when you hear some people say that the prequels were better and you think they kind of have a point.
I would disagree with that one. I actually did an article on comparing the Star Wars prequels with the Hobbit trilogy, and I came to the conclusion I way prefer the Hobbit films. The Hobbit films, even though and one thing I did concede in it was, actually, there's a couple other things I want to buy. I did concede in it, the Star Wars prequels tie in better to the Star Wars trilogy than the Hobbit films tie into Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
That's because they try and force it a bit.
Yeah, they do.
Perfect, let's go.
Such as through the addition of Legolas.
He should have been a cameo, that's it.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's just, I think it was just because it was hugely popular in Lord of the Rings, and they were just like...
Do you reckon, here's the thing I thought, if they did a Persona Netflix series, do you think they would go down the route of sort of half-adapting Persona 5 and doing it in a sort of Americanized way? Because I don't think Persona is so Japanese you couldn't westernize it.
No, I would imagine you could westernize it pretty easily. They might want to stick it with Japanese, within Japan. Or
Hello.
You could do an American immigrant in Japan, sort of like like a kid on a business. His parents would come there on business.
that's true. Yeah,
That would add a new extra ledge to the phone group that he would be a bit of an outsider in Japan.
True.
But it could do so, which is kind of why the Karate Kid with Will Smith's son kind of works.
This persona has been registered in its present condition. You wish
No,
to
I don't really want to enhance a persona right now.
awaken your new self. It
Andres.
claims that it can gain new power.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Damn, he got legs.
Is this be born anew?
Skip this thing because we've got so much to get through.
He's fucking long.
Unfortunately, it doesn't turn around, so you can't get your man-ass quota in this episode.
You definitely can't turn him around, no.
No, I can't.
Right, that's so sad. Maybe we'll see it in the...
So apparently he's got the Ken doll thing going on there.
Yeah. I mean,
Someone didn't mess with his...
He's red looking swole. The line from his abs went kind of down towards his crotch.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know if he's a he.
I think the name Andreas.
Oh man.
Oh man, man-ass! I said we'd find a way to get a man-ass joke in this.
True.
Wait until we get to which one? No, Sapporo, isn't it? Sendai, that's it. Because we haven't really got into what the big gameplay loop of this game's going to be.
Yeah.
That's another thing for Persona games. You don't get into the main gameplay loop until like quite a few hours in. I don't know how people feel about that, but
What do you mean by the gameplay loop?
as in what you're going to be doing for most of the game,
Oh, okay.
like your routine. But things like this set piece are cool. Hang on, what am I supposed to do here? Shit! It's supposed to
Look
be.
behind you. Is there anywhere else you can jump to?
What's that?
I'm supposed to go along there. Oh, yeah. How many hours did I play this game?
We don't have to go hunting for more gen.
Nope. Looks like we're good here. It's all.
Perhaps the Ferris wheel's connected to the same generators.
Then everything's
No.
great for us. Can you get it working, Oracle? All right. Ferris wheel. Activate.
Can you see why Futama's a lot of fan favourites?
Yeah.
Ah.
Now we can enter the prison.
What, Yusuke? I can't hear you!
I don't actually dislike the either the prequel Star Wars or the prequel Hobbit.
I kind of dislike both of them, but oh shit.
Overall, I think they add more than they take away from the franchise. Like episode 1, 2, and 3 of Star Wars are so, iconic, and the Hobbit's just fleshing out more of Tolkien's world. Admittedly, in a very Hollywood and overproduced way. I don't think it takes away too much from it.
I love this being a remake of Last Surprise. Hey! Oh! Junker running through, hold on. How quick was that?
Pretty? Hell yeah.
At least we get a mini boss in a minute.
True.
That's my reminder to do the bins.
So the last core is...
A CD? Who has any of those anymore?
I have CDs.
I know, I'm joking, really.
Alice's
I've still got a book of CDs that I use to keep in my car.
No.
So, does that mean it's a... Did she only blow up because she changed so many hearts?
That's how the record industry works these days.
That should be the last of the Jedi power sources.
Correct.
Like,
The cells should be
so I'm still on the Hobbit thing now. I think the first Hobbit film was actually...
Let's return to the crossing.
the first one I thought was really good.
Oh yeah, we couldn't... Oh shit.
Oh shit, yeah, BDSM Queen.
Well, the group we dumped underground have returned.
That sounds like a euphemism.
Those boys from the other day? Come to get back at me, huh? I can't seize their desires. They're useless to me.
Ah,
Even the unicorns are wearing BDSM gear.
Your own.
Our deepest.
Charlie!
Oh no.
You are all useless.
Yes, we are, Alice. We are useless.
Anything to say?
We'll take care of it.
Oh, the safety word?
Hey, I can't wait. You're a real surprise, Joker. Now I'm starting to want you all to myself.
Oh no.
Is that a punishment? Because I'm not sure it is.
Death by snooze.
Oh, fucking hell, not again. You can see on the camera! Oh
You
shit.
can't. I can't see. You haven't got any legs, Cal. You're just a torso and socks.
Can we please stop doing the I'm wearing camo so you can't see my legs joke?
No, until you stop wearing them. No.
I like camo trousers, they're better than jeans.
Disagree.
Oracle, any guidance for us?
Run the fuck out of here.
Tuppy, I'm not seeing any alternate paths right now. Will only get us surrounded. Joker, what's your call?
Bail!
There's no other choice. Let's get back to reality and figure out our...
Whoops! There goes gravity.
I will say, with the next segment of the game is when you do another segment where you infiltrate the jail before you go to the mini boss, and every time they use one of my favourite new songs from the game.
Oh really?
Okay, so we're out.
It's grown quite late, hasn't it?
Oh man, what are we gonna do? The wall ain't going anywhere.
Wait.
It is Donald Trump's out.
I'm quite famished.
Wow, what an issue. Come on, dude, get real.
Do you still have anything to the for real count?
On
Nothing
second
yet.
thought, I'm famished too.
Let's get something to eat. We can't have any good ideas on empty
Oh yeah, again, it's one of the songs they recycled from Persona 5.
I like this one. This is like a remix.
for you.
No, it's not a remix, it's the original song.
Our
Is that-
target's already...
No, but I mean it's a riff on the original. Like do 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 do.
Do you mean it?
Girl loves Sojiro's curry. I've seen someone actually put a recipe for it online.
Oh no
I
way.
haven't got around to making it yet.
I don't even care.
What's that? A fight?
All those stupid bastards making me look like crap.
I think you did that to yourself.
Hey, kids, get out of the way. Just
Fight
some
him.
bastard suit.
Huh?
Fight!
What are these little shits doing now? Hey, you're
Okay, and there's a Persona tradition in place. Creepy older men lurching over Anne.
Hey, cut it out.
What was that, kid?
You should have seen what she did to the guy who made her friend commit suicide.
Wait, what?
Her friend attempted suicide in the first game.
Oh,
She lived.
Oh, good.
Just.
I'm gonna teach y'all some manners.
Walk away.
You don't want to face.
Alright, break it up. That's enough.
Oh, this guy.
What the hell is this?
How should I put it? I'm just a knight in shining armor.
White Knight.
What? That's weird.
Yep.
Night
I
inside.
can't believe Futaba is pointing out something is weird.
I'm gonna punch your lights out.
Few seconds later.
Now, ooh, you really ate it there. You okay?
You totally knocked him on his ass?
Oh, come on.
Why can games
Totally
never write
saw-
drunk
That
properly?
was legitimate self-defense.
I don't know.
This is
I
assault.
don't think drunks can write drunk properly.
I am.
Right, you fucking off.
You've never been drunk.
I know, I'm trying my best. I've been around enough drunk people to impersonate it. It's usually, well, you say, I don't know, it's like, no, but why?
Take the guy with you. Wow, not a great support.
No.
I guess this guy will come
To be fair though, if I was in that position, I would have just decked it.
Okay.
You all right now?
Wait, decked it, you mean run?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great, cops.
You saw the badge, right? Not all cops wear uniforms, you know.
Don't get too chummy.
This man is most likely with public security.
Yeah, remember what happened with that shit last time?
It may be more like common knowledge.
Mind you, to be fair, you got a politician got you thrown on probation, so no wonder you hate police.
Dumbass, what are you doing?
Sorry.
That's the worst disguise ever! Like, I'm observing, not reading a newspaper, not sort of just chatting on the phone, I'm just hidden behind a lamppost.
Yeah.
Ignore the man behind the lamppost!
I mean, they hadn't noticed him.
Someone from public security you want with us.
Oh, no need for that. Look, I actually do have a reason to be here. I need to speak with you. Let's say we grab some coffee over there. Their curry's pretty killer, too.
Who is this cool guy? I don't like him. Move over one space and someone else can sit down.
Enjoy.
Leave a good Yelp review.
Sorry about that. We just despised the police is all.
Well, to be fair,
It's kind of
Joker got thrown in prison because of him when he did for a crime he didn't commit.
True.
We'd appreciate it if you'd get to the point.
Get to the point!
I'll skip the runaround and just tell you. I'm Zenkichi Hasegawa, an investigator on loan to Tokyo's public security branch. I'm officially an inspector. It's not a rank to sneeze at.
Inspectors are not to be sneezed at. Okay, I've got it.
Concerning.
Who said that?
Let's... Low profile, Sophia.
Did you hear at all about that mess on the chat show the other day?
Heard about it. We were there. She did some weird shit to her assistant.
And us.
Can't believe you just told me that. You're sure you're on the same page as them? Well, there's already been a full investigation into the incident. There was no indication the MC was planning to propose.
Why were the
Everyone
police
questions
investigating
he
that?
didn't even know who Alice was.
Well, it is about Change of Hearts, which they are investigating at the minute.
Police are?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Because again, as far as they're concerned, these are coerced confessions.
Right, okay.
Even though they're not technically, because coerced implies that someone forced them into it.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying...
A whole lot of similar cases last year, no? Sudden personality shifts, abnormal behavior, psychotic breakdowns. If that MC went bonkers from a change of heart, you're gonna be suspect number one.
Well, Ren is the... No, not Ren. Akira is the only one who was ever identified as a Phantom Thief.
Is it? What is his name? I'm confused. Is it not Ren?
No, it's Akira. In the anime it is, in the manga and the video game it's Akira Kurutsu.
Let's see.
Why?
This is outrageous. What proof do you
Why did they change it for the
Sure, it's
anime?
outrageous, but we
I
don't
don't
actually
know.
have any proof yet. That's why I'm here.
Especially since they didn't do it with Persona 4.
Hmm.
Are you?
Huh?
I'm not sure
doing
really...
this?
Hell no, dude.
Hell no, we won't go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, just a second.
Yeah, you totally thought that.
Hello, Commissioner. Yes, I'm with the Phantom Thieves leader. I just asked for a confession, but he says he's innocent. Yes, that's right. Huh? Kidding? No, this is all real. That's enough nonsense.
At least you can't hear Morgana.
Okay, I'm on my way to the office. Well, as you saw, I reported what you said to my boss. But if you ask me, I don't think she's convinced.
Did he really call his boss?
No.
Holy shit. What is with this guy?
What are you trying to prove here?
No matter how hard you claim to be innocent, there are people out there chomping at the bit to arrest you. If that ever happens, you're done for. And I'll be up the river too, because then this case will never get solved.
Touche.
So I wanted to make you an offer. Or maybe more like a deal.
A deal with
Are you the banker now?
I want to solve this case. To do that, I need the intel you've gathered. At the moment, I don't have anything that even resembles a lead. I'm totally at a loss. You, though, you just don't want to get arrested. I can do
True.
what needs to be done, so that won't happen. Bureau men are a trustworthy lot in the force. There won't be any problems. Sounds like a fair deal.
I think so.
Well, that sounds like a no. Although I can't blame you, considering what you've been through.
We don't have any reason why we should...
Yeah, to be fair, the guy who framed me, you nearly made Prime Minister.
Let's just say
Nice job on that one, fucking idiots.
I've literally never heard that.
What do you think? You don't have to do anything until you decide whether you trust him or not.
That sure is a noisy cat.
Meow! Meow!
Why are you doing that? He only hears meows as far as he's concerned anyway. No one who hasn't been to the metaverse can understand Morgana.
Katsuyo.
Alright, boss. Be back soon for some curry.
Sorry, the curry's 86th. For you.
Oh,
86th, meaning?
86 turned around, not available.
Oh, right.
It's a restaurant terms, means it's not available.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Because 86 is in a full turnaround.
Meaning?
Used to have a great many.
What do you mean it's the full turnaround?
It's like...
Zenkichi Hasegawa.
I'm gonna Google it.
No, I promise that's what it means, but that's what it means. It means a full turnaround, so 86, so it's to 86 and we don't have it.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm wondering why though.
I'm pretty sure it's because the 8 is like full circle. Also, fuck off. So stop getting turned on by the meow meows.
86 is an American English slang used to indicate that an item is no longer available. Oh, here we go. Its origins are unknown, but seems to have been coined in the 1920s or 30s.
How much can we trust him?
But Charleston. It feels kind of worth it.
If you think so, then we should at least consider it.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Oh,
That's so weird.
What'd you do this time?
Oh, right, nothing gets past Sojiro.
This is about that Alice girl, right?
I know we said we technically killed the metaverse last year, but apparently we didn't.
Zenkichi sounds so much like Nathan Drake's voice actor, but I'm not 100%.
No, it's not Nathan Fillion.
Is that who plays...
Nathan Fillion is Nathan Drake.
Oh, no way.
Is Drake, yeah.
Chin up. If it's totally bull, then it's
I will tell you one thing, you know Emma, the AI?
Yeah.
Remember it sounded very Siri-like? Turns out it's the actual woman who voices Siri who voices the Emma character.
Oh, no way.
Thank you, Sojiro.
So it's an actual evil Siri.
Love that. It's the guy who voices him is Tom Taylorson.
Take care of Alice.
Who's
You can
done...
respond to the detective later.
He voices a zombie in Half-Life Alyx.
It should clear our way.
Scott Ryder in Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh yeah, now I remember the voice.
Octodad
Nevertheless, we
You know,
need to find a way to
in
get closer
Octodad
to
and
this
Octodad Deadliest Catch.
That wall really is
He played Dagon in Mortal Kombat Armageddon 2006.
Alright, hang on, Sophie's got a solution.
He's done additional voices in Red Dead Redemption, apparently.
Yeah, this is his biggest role, apparently.
And God of War.
He was in God of War.
Additional voices. Additional voices in Spider-Man Miles Morales. Watch Dogs.
Yeah, this is his biggest role.
Yeah, he hasn't been in loads.
Normally we get anime voice actors in for these ones, like... Morgana's voiced by Cassandra Lee Morris.
Who's she?
Really?
Oh, you'd know her if you'd heard her English dub voice. She's a very famous English dub actress.
AI.
Who are you talking to? Have a friend on the phone?
Yeah, it's not him.
It's just your imagination, Sojiro.
It's almost like I've had my
Oh,
shots.
Nolan North plays Nathan Drake.
That means you can
No, it is
walk out.
definitely Nathan Fillion.
I'm about to head out. And don't stay up too
Oh,
late.
no, Nathan Fillion played him in the fucking, fan live-action film.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it is Nolan North who's the voice.
One of the things that just came up on a related Google search was Nazim voiced actor from Skyrim, but I don't think I've ever Googled that.
Okay, what is it between Persona 5 Strikers and Skyrim?
I think it's on the voice actor thing.
So we're gonna get Futaba on the other side of the
I
wall.
don't think it's too high for us.
There are too many searchlights in the area. We'd be quickly surrounded.
We're going to need a decoy to put a dent in their defenses for us.
One decoy? What do you think could actually pull that off?
Who could be a decoy by themselves?
Let's guess.
Oh, sure! It's not as if that got me arrested last time.
Now there's our leader. I need to make a huge commotion.
Yeah, sure! Every time! I'll do it for you guys!
This still sounds too dangerous.
Fuck the lawyer. One day you're gonna be the one arrested, and you're gonna have her sister yell at you in a dungeon for like an an hour saying, tell me who the accomplices are, for like 70 hours.
Okay, I won't push myself too hard. Alright, we've got a plan.
Don't teach her anything else, Joker.
Assign roles to...
Don't let her into your internet search history.
What is this thing called? Tentacle hentai?
Oh no. Sophia, no! How many days does this game take place over?
Most of July and August. Give me a second, I'm gonna set up the bonds before I do anything else. Raise their HP, I think.
Have you written your review for this already?
I'm working on the process of writing it.
What do you think of the score?
9.4 bare minimum.
Fair play.
Although I think it's going to be higher than that.
I would factor in the fact that you can't change the audio volume.
Yeah, and the dub has audio mixing issues.
Doesn't Tom Holland play Drake in the film? Well,
yeah,
Tom Holland?
Yeah, Tom Holland's playing him in the upcoming movie.
How old is Nathan Drake meant to be? Tom Holland still looks really young.
Yeah, I think he's playing a more younger version of the character. We don't need that yet. Save that one. I want to go up the endurance because at this stage they can't take a hit for shit. Passive heal. Performing a pass, the showtime fills up faster. Yep, having that one. Okay, sorted that one.
1 out of 10 can't change the volume setting.
There's no reason to say 1 out of 10.
She's joking.
Honestly, at the minute, this is the best game I've played this year so far.
That's fair.
And I say that completely unironically and not... I'm having a hard time though deciding whether I prefer the combat in this game compared to the combat in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, because I think Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity works the Musou stuff a bit better.
This should be helpful.
My thought so far is that it's taken a while to get to the first boss.
Yeah, but that's typical of Persona games.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the symptom of the pacing, because I remember you playing Persona 5 and that taking a while to get
to the first boss. Yeah, but or even really the gameplay loop. But hang on, we're definitely continuing because this is my favourite new song in the game.
Okay,
so
everyone remember their roles?
You, me, and Ryuji are going to destroy the searchlights.
No worries there. We'll mess them up quick.
As Futaba hacks into the control panel, Haru, Makoto, and I shall protect...
We're not to let a single shadow past us.
No worries there either. Okay, you guys are gonna be lifesavers. I swear I'll drop that one.
My goal is to lure the initial wave of enemies elsewhere. After losing them elsewhere, I'll return to you. Thanks, Sophia.
Got it.
Don't need to... Got it. I won't be...
And the linchpin to this whole operation is...
Joker. And this is why he got the Smash Bros. Invitation.
Time to move out. We're carving a path all the way to Alice's castle.
It does seem weird to add him to Smash, considering that it hasn't been released on Switch, has it?
This game has.
Oh, it has, sorry.
No, Persona 5 hasn't, but Persona 5 Strikers has.
Ah.
Which is a bit weird, considering that you can't...
How differently does it play on the Switch? I'm guessing Elliot's playing on the Switch.
Hang on, I'm going to just change up the party for...
Elliot, are you playing it on PS4 or Switch?
He's playing on the PC.
Oh, PC. Right.
There's a PC version.
You've got a PC that can run this? Wow.
Let's have Makoto in there as the healer for this bit. Let's do this.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm going to be up till fucking 9.
And then we come into this cutscene that we started with at the beginning.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, this is just quicker to get to the beginning of the game than it did in Persona 5. Lol.
Careful, Joker! You got one coming up!
I'm from the Thomas the Tank Engine universe, bitch!
Yeah, literally.
Dun 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 dun! Fuck you now!
Plus, Nintendo consoles has had a fair amount of Persona and Shin Megami Tensei games. That's why it's understandable that the Joker's in Smash. Right, okay.
Yeah, so there is a bit of Nintendo history there. It's not like... But to be fair, Persona 5 was a PlayStation exclusive. That's why it was such a big deal, him coming in first, because it meant it really opened up the possibility for who could be in that set.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like they pushed the boat out massively with Smash characters since that, apart from Banjo.
Steve was also Microsoft,
Oh yeah,
though.
Steve, actually, yeah. Yeah, so maybe 3 that I would say are like really outside of the like not many people expected.
Let's begin the operation.
Here we go.
One hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all
I love this song.
Just keep at it. Go ham until
It's called Daredevil as well.
everyone else proceed as planned. Joker's got the diversion
Is Google Stadia still getting releases?
No, they've just started winding down. They are, but they started to wind down the studio because they're getting sick of it.
Oh hell yeah, we got some owl ass, owl man ass. Only a little bit.
Oh, bugger you.
There it is. Easily my favourite new song in the game.
Wait until you get to, there's only one other contender, and it's in, the boss in the, which jail number is it? I think it's the 7th jail. It's the 6th or 7th jail, I'm not sure which one it is, but there's going to be a part of it that Reese is going to love. I've already explained to you why.
I can't remember.
There's a tribute to a couple of shows that he really likes.
Oh yeah.
Burning the churches, they won't end.
So do they have the original artist who sang?
Yeah, this is the same person who sang all the songs for the last game. Guys, any time now! I'm running out of stamina here!
You'll be fine. You've got this ball.
Throws him in place.
What, that's the Thief's got a mech. Yeah, they all form a Megazord.
Not exactly. No, I haven't got many SP recovery items.
Yeah. But save them as much as you can. Do you think we get any Persona 5 spirits to Smash Bros at some point?
No, I think that's it for now.
Are they adding more spirits?
Well, obviously we're going to add a few more for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming in. And they usually add stuff. They had an event the other day where they brought in the characters from Bravely Default 2 to celebrate the release of that one. It would be nice though if they put in some of the new characters from Strikers in.
Oh, Reeks, I've started playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not very far into it. I've finished I've met up with the War Chief. And I think I'm headed off towards Meridian. I don't know how far into the game I am, but Carl was saying the main story is only about 22 hours or something. I was playing it at like 6 AM yesterday. For context, I'm on nights at the minute. And I was playing at like 6 AM yesterday, and I kept falling asleep mid-combat. And so like, I would be fighting someone, and then I would like nod, like, and then wake up and I'd still be in combat.
That's weird.
How annoying. That's cool. Nice. I started Days Gone, which is cool so far, but tricky at times.
Well, I'm not a big fan of Days Gone.
I've not heard of it, what is it?
It's basically a zombie open world game. Oh, that's awesome!
That sounds pretty cool.
Daredevil!
If you focus on the story, it's even faster than that.
I actually kind of like Bravely Default 2 at the minute. I prefer the gameplay to the story, but I like the job system. It feels like very classic Square Enix. Oh!
Damn. Yeah, I'm trying to do side stuff as I go. I didn't realise it was such a short game. I would have expected it to be quite long. Oh damn. I was got Fallout 4.
Stepping aside, burning with conscience they won't ever find.
I've not played Fallout 4, but
it's alright, it's not my favourite.
Yeah, I've heard New Vegas and 3 are better, but not many bad things about 4.
Oh shit!
There's only about 12 side quests in the whole game, and most of them are really short.
Oh,
what? Really?
Yeah.
How did this nearly win Game of the Year?
It was, especially it was a very good year for games that year, because stuff like Cuphead came out that year, Sonic Mania, there was...
They're probably quite overambitious with the amount that they could put in.
But PUBG got nominated, for fuck's sake. Oh! Incidentally, the reason why the cutscenes don't look quite as good as the rest of the game is because these are shot in 30 frames a second to be... they were shot to be able to play on the Switch.
Right, okay.
So these are basically designed for that purpose only.
That makes sense.
Oh shit. Makoto's on a...
As it had a strong female protagonist, so it got given loads of awards. But
it didn't actually win all that many. Like, that being said, she is the best part of that game.
Yeah, she is really good.
But it came out the same year as Breath of the Wild, and that's a way more interesting...
Persona!
I'll be interested to see. I'll be interested to see what they do with Forbidden West. Simply because I think now that it's an established franchise, they can seek to do more with it.
Incidentally, Forbidden West is going to have your enemies turn the dinosaurs onto their side like you do.
Oh, cool.
That couldn't have gone better, Joker.
That cutscene is just one of my favourite bits of the game. Just because it feels like the return of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
Now all we have to do is storm the castle. Now the real fight begins.
Want to see what I can do with the cop cars?
What, sorry?
I mean, okay.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So like with the all-out attacks, they sort of draw enemies in for you to say it's good to chain the attacks and bunch enemies in together.
Yeah. Oh, you're asleep.
Wake up, wake up!
Yeah, I'm a big fan on Forbidden West because Aloy is the only person who has the character in the original, and the side cast is just sort of there.
Yeah, that is definitely an issue with Forbidden. I'm really looking forward to Forbidden West. My only issue is it is going to be on the PS4 as well, so I'm wondering how much this game is truly optimised for the PlayStation 5.
Well, like you say, is are there like enhancements for the?
Yeah, there's going to be. Like, I'm going to get the free upgrade for Crash Bandicoot 4 when it comes out in a couple of days.
Yeah, it seems weird to me. I mean, just doing the proving that like two of the characters who you're introduced with, who you're meant to sympathise with, apart from Cast or whatever his name is, like die relatively quickly, and it's like, okay, well, I was just getting to know them, and then I haven't found out what's happened to Ross, but I'm assuming he's dead. Yeah, I've not been massively enamoured by any of the sidecast. The most interesting person is that guy. It's the guy with the mohawk. I can't remember his name. He wears like a suit of armour. I can't remember his name. But he seems interesting so far.
This is one of the new songs they've introduced for this game. Oh my god!
Oh, that thing.
Time to breach the enemy stronghold.
Show me your true self.
Stuck around.
Daredevil. This was surprisingly easy.
Nice. I was not expecting a heavy metal spoon. Beautiful.
Well, they do the Muso games traditionally have metal soundtracks.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's set in feudal Japan and China.
I love that.
Don't mind if I do. Step in aside, vengeance they won't ever find.
I'll reveal your true forms.
Yeah, the soundtrack is one of the standout things about this game.
I do really like. It's so amazing how they transported Persona's tactics-based combat into a Muso format. I thought, how are they going to manage that? Can you learn Maragi before we...
I'm a little bit alarmed. First of all, she's got full titties out.
She's the lover's Persona.
Second of all...
It's the lover's tarot card.
So she's...
It's the lover's tarot card!
Got again.
Yes. Shit, I raised the security level.
Love.
Oh,
this guy.
Sake.
Is this the warden?
No, he's not the warden. We get that we'll get that next stream.
Okay.
I forgot that we had to do the infiltrating the castle bit.
Oh damn.
Hey, Succubus. That's her name, by the way. She is called... Twilight prostitute!
Really? Really?
I forgot that's what she was called!
Legend of Zelda Twilight prostitute.
Sophie's brilliant for this fight.
For fuck's sake. Is she weak to Sophie's skills? So?
Yeah. She's weak to blast magic and wind magic, which is a bit of a problem because I took Morgana out of the party.
A lady of the Twilight. Exactly.
Oh shit me.
Enemy. Here's my enemy.
Oh shit, they're locked up.
Well, oh, so is Anne charmed to fight against you?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's annoying.
It's a temporary effect, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
Persona! Switching up.
Heal herself up for now. Come on! Shit, that didn't work out too well.
I will handle this.
Oh, that was good.
Not done yet. It's up to you.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. Ah.
Why Sophie's one of my favourite bits of this game.
See, Carl, now you've lowered yourself down to a group of children beating up a prostitute.
I told you there was comedy in this game. Shit.
Just out there doing their job and you're all beating her up for no reason.
There's the other problem with this part of the game, you don't get much SP, so...
Yeah, so you can't change the other attacks.
Yeah. You have to be quite conservative throughout the entire... No, I want to save it for Alice. I haven't mastered a lot of her abilities, so I don't get much of her effect. I can't rely on Joker because he's loved up now.
Kel just hates sex workers.
Can we please not have that be a running gag either? That's going to go in bad directions I never wanted to go in.
What would Kel's equivalent of OnlyFans be? OnlyFans?
Oh, fuck off. Also, while we're on the
Well, we're on the subject of OnlyFans, Kel.
what the fuck is a slur?
I don't know. Oh,
Sex-
okay, yeah.
Exclusionary feminist. Oh, fucking hell. Why is this my life?
Well,
I appreciate it.
what does the R stand for then?
Oh.
Exclusionary something feminist.
I think because TERF is transgender exclusionary... I don't understand why the R's in there, actually.
What's the R? Becky, what's the R? Oh, radical. Cal hates strong, independent women who want to earn
Shit!
who want to earn their own money.
Get it together.
Yeah, it breaks them out of their ailment issues.
Oh, okay.
Do I have any abilities that... Should we do a Joker? No. Except that one!
More, apparently. Oh yeah! Look at that! Fuck yeah, well done.
Solve with guns.
Nice. Guns solve all issues.
The only thing that solves a bad persona with a gun is a good persona with a gun.
Oh no.
Oh, like it's not got... That's no darker than some of the directions that you lot have gone in your new streams.
Very true.
We get in the castle. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course I'm ready.
Let's go.
Can you please not defile this song with the fucking Macarena? Oh great, this is a stupid puzzle-solving segment.
It's locked. Try finding a mechanism somewhere.
Okay, what was the results of this one? Because if you get it wrong, you trigger a bunch of personas to fight you.
Oh damn.
I can't take Sophia out because I'm playing as her at the minute. The other thing that's required is you have to have Joker in your party at all times. Okay, no, I've already... I was still in the middle of training him, so let's have him in.
I was just going back because your guys are low on SP and because it's gone 9.
Yeah, well, as soon as I'm going to do it, as soon as I find a save point. No, I've got to figure this out. There's a certain rule to this.
How tall is she?
Okay, diamonds, hearts. There's going to be... There's some, like, saying about it that I meant to do.
Back away slowly.
Yeah, I need to find a... I need to figure out... There's a puzzle or some... There's a phrase that's supposed to come about or something. Oh, fuck it, I'm just going to press them. See what happens. That, apparently. Yeah, like you guys are in much of a threat to begin with.
This is a week of long streams, but we ain't getting Manass in this stream, I know!
We got our Manass!
We did get our man Manass.
I'm just going to hear them all until I get the right answer.
Oh, okay.
That's one. It's not going to be this one. They never put them next to each other. One day they're going to do that out of a double bluff.
We're on a save point in the tower. It even said you're not able to return until you've reached.
Well, okay, let's get to the top of the tower and then... Well, the tower's not that long.
Okay.
It's not that long.
Also use your third.
Oh, yes, the third eye. That was how you solved the puzzle. You go the one that... It shows the footprints of the guards. Oh, fucking turd blossom. That didn't work out.
Not quite.
We'll deal with this in a minute.
I was bordering on man bestiality.
What's that?
Okay, so... Let's follow...
Let's go from where it begins.
So, that one was right. It was there. There, I pressed that one already. That's the next one.
There we go.
Okay, so you press that one. Okay, now I get it. The order is... You're done on those, then you do this one. And now this one.
I'd like to know, this is the man who's beaten the game, getting lectured by someone who just got past the halfway point.
Can I just also point out, though, I've been ages since I've been here. Honestly, the tower bit is so short, we'll be able to be done in a... Excellent. Let's go.
Was that it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Of course.
Oh, like you've been that useful to begin with.
How dare you defy Her Majesty?
Oh, no, I'm not going to end that joke.
If it's short, there are a lot of quick buckets coming up.
I'm about to shorten one of those. Can you leave me alone for a second? I don't even have to touch anything. Solves that problem.
So what other non-Dynasty Warriors franchises have they done previously?
Zelda, Hyrule Warriors, they've done Fire Emblem Warriors, they did, they did Gundam Warriors at one point.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Gundam Warriors, that sounds cool.
It's not quite as good as you'd think, surprisingly. I don't think people disagree with that one, but it's not the best game ever. It's not the best one. They did a One Piece one.
Oh, I can believe that. That sounds cool. The Pirate Warriors.
Basically, yeah. It's extremely boring.
Really? The One Piece one?
Yeah, no, they didn't really change up much. The other games, like the games I mentioned, actually work in their franchises quite well. One Piece one doesn't really work in its franchise a lot. It was just Dynasty Warriors, but with One Piece characters.
It sounds kind of cool.
You're basically doing the equivalent of when you used a rocket launcher to kill
a single zombie. I'm sensing with the theme here. Yes, apparently there's been a few Gundam Warriors games.
Yeah, there were a few of them. "30 seconds left. I should be able to survive that."
I just found this seems really powerful.
Oh, I like that move. I'm gonna.
Yeah, just save the special attacks.
Let's go. Sorry.
Nice.
Next!
Stronger every day.
Keep telling yourself that, Ryuichi.
That was a pretty rough one.
They really aren't messing around.
You've gone quite a ways up already. There should be a stairwell on the other side.
Well, how can this possibly go wrong? Not Persona, I don't need to worry about Persona. Let's get Haru in because she's underleveled a bit at the minute. Makoto I haven't really used, so she's got some good healing abilities at the minute. I'm going to keep Morgana in because I'm pretty sure it's a wind weak enemy considering the amount of wind related attacks on the side.
Face it, Bill. You'll never reach the royal. The cost of defying her magic.
Now when you say our heads...
Another one of these guys.
Fuck, why did I take Ryuichi out of the party?
Nice.
Okay, what's his weaknesses again?
Lightning and fire?
No, cursed. I took Ryuichi out of the party.
You'll be okay, you've got this.
This is going to be a bit of a hard fight, actually. Problem is we can't go back once we get...
Once you get to where?
Once you get hit. Until I get to a save point, I can't heal their SP.
Oh god.
And I don't want to... I've got some SP recovering items, but I don't want to use them.
You might have to.
You don't know you need them for the boss fight. If you run out of weaknesses, if you run out of ways to deal with their weaknesses, that fight is suddenly way harder.
Can you recover SP in any other ways?
No, just items. You get some abilities later, but well.
That's why you should have left the jail before entering the dungeon.
Almost got it.
We know for next time.
Also, you're staying out late anyway. What have we got to worry about?
It's no issue for me.
I'm getting a lift in tomorrow, so I haven't got to walk it.
Okay, fine. Special occasion?
No, we're filming some frequently asked questions for the site.
Oh, okay.
Plus, Sue wants to record it a bit again because she wasn't happy with it. Oh, that was a bad idea.
I appreciate it.
I do like playing as Makoto. Oh, thank you, Haru. Not Haru, Futaba. Dodge. That would probably help. Missed. I've just realised a way I can get around the weakness issue.
What?
It's so stupid.
What?
Just play as, with... Oh, sweet, I'm Master Joker in this playfile. If I play as, Joker with, Oh, fuck off. If I play as Joker with Arsene, he automatically uses some... I could do some combos that will inflict curse damage on him.
Oh, nice.
Stay like so.
Aha.
So now he's going to take some damage.
Brilliant.
It's a bit like Sekiro in that sense, because you kind of sort of break down those bits, the green bits, to form the all-out attack, which means you do heavy damage.
Yeah.
It's less about the health bar and all that.
Oh, I see what you mean. Nice.
So I've just, it's kind of like Sekiro in that sense. I mean, not exactly, because Sekiro is way different.
No, I see what you mean. Like, trying to break down the first bar so that you can deal health damage.
Door leads to this. Maybe we should check outside.
Like you too. Why does Balvin suck?
Shut up.
Sorry, why Balvin suck?
Oh, how about this way? Let's see where they take.
That treasure-like smell isn't far now. Let's get...
Sorry, that was my lunch. Oh great, he wrecked my amiibo set.
This is where the smell's coming from. Be ready for anything, guys.
Is this some kind of birdcage?
What is this doing here?
And where's Alice?
She doesn't seem to be here.
What's a film I forgot about? The Birdcage.
Oh!
Robin Williams and the guy who plays Timon.
Nathan Lane.
That's it.
Treasure?
Do you know the scene where he slips in the bar in the kitchen?
Yeah.
That was entirely unplanned.
No way.
They just improvised it and left it in.
Love that.
In fact, there's actually a moment where Robin actually cracks up and he holds it together because he knows they could use this.
Love that.
What are they doing here?
Apparently they're gathering those candy hearts. This one says, I love you.
Desires.
Derek, we discussed this. This is a working relationship.
Understood, sir.
Hey, those are
desires.
Really? That's what desires look like?
same as what we saw the other day.
It's the answer to our never-ending story. I said there would be a few of these streams that would go over.
Oh, like the forbidden between you and Ren.
Desires here.
It's not forbidden. It's just bidden.
Those are the desires?
Fucking hell, asshole.
I'm the asshole!
There's no question.
You attacked me, sir.
That treasure
Because you brought it upon yourself.
I didn't.
desire.
Bringing to light our reality.
We did hear Alice was collecting them.
But
Yeah, we're in a bit of
that was
issue.
pile of gems. How come they turned into that shimmery thing?
This is just speculation, but maybe that up there is the original form of a desire?
So presumably we have to send the calling card again to make it materialize.
Because we all find our own desires precious. That could be why they look like gems here. When the people had their desires seized by the shadows, they consciously...
I can't wait for gyms to reopen.
Desires to form their
Is that what your gem is going to be?
Yeah, yeah, the gyms, exactly. It will be.
Maybe
It'll be a
Alice
chess
is
press.
the owner, now they're in a birdcage here. Alice doesn't seem to believe they can be stolen back. That's why
Can't
they
fucking
turned back
wait.
into their base form.
Does seem to follow logically.
At any rate, if
Any
we
of this
get
follows
the desires
logically is
to
amazing.
the cage, people may well return to normal.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a try.
One moment. How does one steal light? A calling card?
Beware
What is
black.
that? It's how we make that shimmery light take material form. If we make
Except we're into a bit of an issue in this
someone's
place.
after a treasure, it takes form. Desires should work the same way. To do it, we send a calling card to our target. It says we're going to steal whatever is most precious. I got it. I think.
Are we sure it'll work, though? This isn't a palace with a treasure.
Yeah, worked before.
Obtained without action. We must at least try first.
For now, let's focus
We're going to
on
look really stupid if this doesn't work. Oh, Ryuji, always the butt of the joke.
What was that? I swear Skull ran into some kind of jail cell door. Is there another barrier?
am I?
Oh, barrier!
Sophie,
Want to get an epithet erased reference in there.
you just go away.
Ooh.
What do you think you're doing looking at the guys like that? She is like such a waste of space, you
I'm
know?
guessing this is Alice's backstory.
Yuck.
It hurts to look at her. No. I just...
The hell was that?
Ooh.
You heard it too? A memory hidden by the monarch.
Sophie, are you alright?
No problem here. However, I did figure something out. That memory we heard is the key to the barrier.
Key?
How's that?
This cage is currently locked. You're
Hence
right.
why we have to fight a warden
What's doing there
to get it
will
unlocked.
require a key, which we will find in the room those voices came from. It will be some sort of secret room, but we can't find this room here. We need to return to reality for that.
Reality? Why is that?
The room has been completely isolated.
Because we've been here for hours and I need to pee.
Only in the real world.
How'd you know all that?
What happens to their real world bodies while they're in this
I
place?
do not
No, they go into the... This is their... They can go between realities.
Oh, right, okay, so this is their real world body.
Yes.
So if they die in that world, they die for real.
Yes. In fact, one of them does do that in the first game.
Oof, who?
Akechi.
Right.
I said warning spoilers on the...
That means it's extremely important.
Which one's Akechi?
he's the teen detective who follows you around all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And dick!
So the lock's an important memory.
It's only natural that the key to this place would be...
I know he has his reasons for being a dick, but he's still a dick.
Logic is indeed sound, but how is it possible?
This is all just speculation so far. I've never seen anything like this either.
This could be another difference between the palaces and this jail.
We can't reach the secret room in this world, you said?
Correct. We must find the location in reality instead.
And that would be...
I was
No
not
clue.
able to detect it.
But it should be related to those voices somehow, right? I could be wrong, but didn't it sound like someone was getting bullied?
Looking at guys
True.
like that.
Maybe
He's a dick, but he's still a great character whose voice fucking brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant deduction, Panther.
I'm just no stranger to hearing that kind of stuff, is all.
Surprised Hori didn't hate him by the end. Considering what he did to her.
She's
Oh, no.
Does that
Oh, no,
mean
not to her
maybe
specifically. She killed his dad. She killed her dad.
Oh, damn.
That would be logical.
He killed her dad, I should say.
Alright. Let's go do some investigating back in the real world next. We're gonna need a calling card, too. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us.
Cool.
So how do you create a calling card?
Well, they usually just write it down, then send it, and then act to the person.
Oh, okay.
Or they put it somewhere where they're bound to find it.
That makes sense. Where is this place that they keep meeting?
The what?
It's outside one of the stations in Shibuya.
Oh, right, okay.
But isn't stuff like where celebs went to high school easy to find online?
Yeah, Twitter has stalkers that'll get that for you easily.
Even on the underground sites. All I'm seeing is fake info from deluded fans. Even if she changed her
4chan.
name, there'd still be traces of that somewhere. Usually.
Shit, even you can't find Futaba?
This reeks of a serious scrub job. Someone, probably her, intentionally hid her past.
This is quite the setback. If we don't discover Alice's alma mater, we'll never find a way into that secret room.
So, where could it possibly be? I mean, it's not as if there was a school that was really famous in the first game where we spend most of our time, and they'd want to clearly bring back into the game as a way to do fan service for the... It's not as if that was going to be the answer. It's clearly Shujin. It's clearly Shujin. It's clearly Shujin.
They probably just want to reuse the environment.
I know they want to reuse the environment, so let's just get to the point. It's fucking Shujin!
Yeah, just asking her to tell us where Alice went to school.
Hi, I need to know where your client went to school.
With her getting all, answer me!
I like that sigh going, answer me.
Alice Haragi?
How exactly style are you?
It's the guy from...
What's that?
Shady detective.
I'm Pub Sec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady.
Yes.
I like Zenkichi.
These kids were something else. would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
You help us?
You want to know where Alice Shiragi went to school, right?
Would help.
But you can't find where that is. And that's exactly how for some reason, there's almost no personal info available on Alice Shiragi. Especially prior to her debut. That is just a big old blank. So, since this is giving you all a hard time, I've swooped in to lend a hand. Intel and Alice would be no sweat for me over in PubSec HQ, so how about it? Want some help?
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Yep.
He's definitely
shady.
shady.
Time and I'll get it myself.
Great, happy to help. Wait, come on now.
We're sorry. We just have zero trust in the police.
Yeah, why? Thanks, Vinky. You actually from me.
Earn your trust first. I get it. Alice Shiragi is your senpai.
No shit.
Attended Kosei High?
No, Yusuke. Shujin.
No, everyone's senpai but yours.
Yeah, Yusuke didn't go to the same school as them.
And don't forget it. Because you owe me one now. Got it?
How'd it take him this long to figure out it was Shujin? Where else was it gonna fucking be?
There he goes.
They were looking for any excuse to put Shujin in this game. Of course. That was the second time it's been a subject of the metaverse. It was the first palace in the last game.
Could the police already have their eyes on her as well?
That's possible.
And it would mean that we can trust him. For now, at least.
Well, I guess all we can do now is try
Dun, ba, dun, dun.
find this.
That appears to be correct. Everything should go.
What? What?
And we'll have access.
I love Sophia.
Huh? Sure.
Confusing.
With that settled, let's all head to Shujin now. There's no point in dawdling here.
Yeah, Makoto's right. Time to check out Shujin Academy.
Okay, can I save first?
Please. There we go.
Now then.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for sticking with us for 2 2-hour streams, guys, this week. We'll see you
next on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Thanks
See
very
you
much,
soon.
guys.
Bye.